Continuing on with our discussion with Bob DeCirbo, writer and producer of The Congressman's Dinner. In reading the blogs, I came across the word insanity quite often.
Well, there, as the popular definition goes, is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. So I say, yeah, let's try something different. And in thinking about what that something to do might be, I think it's good to remember that we, the United States, was founded not on fear, but on hope.
The movie. Considerations, adjustments, common sense improvements, or solutions, including pathways to solutions, are presented through the device of having a fictional dinner with a U.S. congressman. The hope being that these considerations, as you say, might become part of the present-day political discussion.
Right. Again, hope. To broaden the modern-day field of discussion. And whereas we have 2 action plans in early development on our website, I think the aim, or I can tell you, the aim generally, or even specifically, is simply to expand the political discussion.
And the action is described as a congressman invites a select few people to a dinner party for his 18-year-old son with autism, with his campaign manager at his side. The planning is to use this occasion to better ascertain the pulse of the people in preparation for his forthcoming re-election bid.
Right, that's the format, and that's the structure, and I think in the end of the day, it served us well.
And the guests at the dinner party are Marilyn, the congressman's ex-wife, Tom, who we've mentioned, restaurant manager, Jane, college student, and also attending is Franklin. This is the congressman's, his son with autism.
Right, and these characters, along with the congressman and his campaign manager, represent, at least in their thinking, a rather diverse cross-section of the people.
With the tagline of peace, love, and politics, let's start with peace. Addressing an opportune and popular paradigm shift, as manifest, for example, by the Arab Spring, the Occupy movement, the Global Peace Initiative, the movie presents how the U.S. can successfully end the war on terror and introduces a modern-day pathway to the actualized creation of world peace.
Well, yes, and this is relating to that modern-day discussion where we can, and I think should, end the war on terror, and the movie does present pathways to the actualized creation of world peace, and with its practical applications. And I think this makes no less than the discussion relevant to both our governments and our own individual considerations.
Let's continue with love. Applications outlined as a modern-day idea of shifting from a sole and absolute us versus them based model in regard to governmental thinking, planning, acting, and enacting. You attempt to juxtapose this. You juxtapose this with a model supported scientifically, historically, and even spiritually, based on community and cooperation.
Right. This is, in thinking about that axiom or great expression, and I think it does make sense, that where there is darkness, simply turn on the light. Instead of trying to stash the darkness or compensate for it or hide it, turn on the light and the darkness simply goes away.
To quote the song lyric, war is not the answer, only love can conquer hate.
And with its practical and executable applications, we have choice, you know, so let's choose and let's participate. And there are ways now, I think more plentiful ways. And this is part of what we show in the movie.
And the third tagline, politics. Although often agreeing with the positions presented to him, the congressman initially rejects the more common sense platform outlined, citing what he refers to as the difficulties in getting reelected. Then, when ultimately challenged to lead, the question is, what will he do?
Right. Right near the end of the movie, the congressman is challenged. And I think there is something there in terms of opportunity for the viewer as well.
Something for all of us.
Yeah, I hope so. And so far the responses have been good.
You're being very modest. I've seen that the response has been terrific.
Well, that's nice of you to say. Maybe we are contributing something of merit. Certainly we hope so. You know, we don't want to put forth that we know so much or too much about, particularly anything, in a manner of speaking, you know. But we were able to access and to utilize the work of some really intelligent, really creative, and very caring people. And this, along with that greater number of people, populace participation, means that maybe we are onto or have begun or are in the process of doing something good. Certainly we hope so.
Which ties into the last line of the film.
Indeed it does, yeah, that's right. And thank you. You know, I'm saying all of these things and I'm saying we hope, and we are trying. I think the viewer said an honest effort, and that's really what we're pushing for. So yeah, please come like us at Facebook. Help us bring this fan base when we go see the distributors, and just thank everyone.